Let me tell you something I don't say often, man. There's a moment in your life when you meet someone and something in your soul just slows down. You stop looking, you stop proving, you stop performing, you just feel settled, not bored, not tamed, grounded, and it catches you off guard because you've dated before, you've felt infatuation, you've been excited, obsessed, even addicted, but this, it feels like peace in the shape of a woman. Now you might not even realize it at first, but the way you start showing up, the way your mind shifts, the way your energy moves, it all starts changing. So let me talk to you like a brother. No fluff, no filters. These are the 8 real ways a man knows deep down. She's the one. Point 1. You stop feeling the need to prove yourself. With most women, you walk in with your armor on. You try to impress, you try to perform, you say things to look smarter, move a certain way to seem stronger. It's like an audition, every damn time. But when she's the one, you stop all that. You don't feel the need to advertise who you are, because when she looks at you, you feel seen. Not for your money, not for your image, for your presence. You can be quiet and still feel understood. You can be vulnerable and still feel respected. And if you've ever felt that kind of calm in your chest, where you can just exist without pressure, that's not just compatibility, that's recognition. Point 2. You start prioritizing emotional safety, not just chemistry. With most people, you chase sparks, you chase highs, but when she's the one, you start chasing emotional safety, the kind of bond where you don't feel like you're being tested all the time. You don't wake up wondering what version of her you'll get today. You don't feel like you're walking on eggshells. You start choosing softness over chaos, stillness over adrenaline. And it's not that you're afraid of passion, it's that you felt the difference between a fire that burns you and a fire that keeps you warm. That's what she becomes, not a rush, but a refuge. Point 3. You look at her and feel a strange kind of future in the room. It's not a vision board, it's not a proposal, it's a feeling. You're sitting in the car or walking down the street and suddenly your mind drifts. What would it feel like to wake up to this woman for years? What kind of dad would I be with her by my side? What kind of peace would we build if we kept growing like this? It's not pressure, it's clarity, the kind that doesn't come from logic, but from your gut. You stop asking, is she the one? And start feeling, I don't want to do life without this. That's when the switch flips. Point 4. You want to protect her without controlling her. Let's be honest, some guys confuse protection with possession, but when you really care about a woman, you want her to be safe, not small. You're not trying to keep her in your shadow, you're just watching her back. Not because she's weak, but because her light is rare. You defend her name when she's not in the room. You support her dreams even when they don't revolve around you. And it's not about control, it's about devotion without dominance. You love how free she is, and you want to keep that freedom alive. That's when you know your love isn't rooted in ego, it's rooted in honor. Point 5. You stop craving attention from anyone else. You're still a man, you still see beauty, you still notice things, but suddenly, attention doesn't feed you like it used to. You could be out, getting looks, getting energy thrown at you, but none of it touches your spirit, because there's something about her that already fills you. It's not possession, it's not fear, it's contentment. You realize you've stopped looking around, not because you can't, but because you don't want to. And when a man stops needing new options and starts cherishing what he already has, that's not weakness, that's maturity standing in love. Point 6. You start becoming more of the man you were meant to be. Look at your life, man. Look at your energy, your habits, your mindset. If being with her makes you want to be better, not because she nags you, but because she inspires you, pay attention. You start waking up earlier, dreaming bigger, letting go of old nonsense, not because she told you to, but because something about her reminds you of who you're capable of becoming. And when a woman reflects your higher self back to you, that's more than love, that's alignment. You don't just love her, you become someone you're proud to be with her in your life. Point 7. You feel peace in the pauses. Here's something we don't talk about enough, the quiet moments. Not the kisses, not the sex, not the vacations. I'm talking about sitting on the couch in silence, no music, no talking, and still feeling full. When she's the one, the silence doesn't feel empty, it feels safe. There's no pressure to entertain, no urge to fill the space. You just look at her, she looks at you, and there's nothing to prove. That's not just chemistry, that's emotional safety wrapped in connection. And once you taste that, lust starts to feel cheap, and peace starts to feel like everything. Point 8. You start praying she stays, but know you'll be okay even if she doesn't. This one's gonna hit deep. You love her, you want her in your life, you do a lot to keep her, but you also know she doesn't define your worth, she doesn't complete you. She complements a life you've built with your own hands, and when a man can love deeply without losing himself, that's rare. You stop being afraid of losing her, not because you don't care, but because your peace no longer depends on anyone else. That's how you know it's not obsession, it's real love. You choose her, but you no longer need her to feel whole. So brother, if you're sitting there wondering if she's the one, don't overthink the words. Watch your actions. If your soul gets quieter around her, if your vision gets clearer with her by your side, if your growth accelerates when she's in your life, then maybe you already know the answer. And if you made it to the end of this, drop the word ready in the comments, because that's what this is really about. Not just finding the one, but being the kind of man who's ready when she shows up. Let her feel your peace, let her witness your growth, let her see your love, and never let her question it.